And I'm back with the first winner bracket round. This is the 16 finals between Bubus, Shorty, Snaky and Cousin. We have one warm-up round before we start. The first map will be Chords, made by Kappa and MD Point. The world record is by Tween, 101.964. And then Masa got the second fastest time, 102.06. Kronos at third, 0.13. Kappa at fourth, 0.17. And Coco at fifth with 0.20. So the warm-up round is going on right now, and then we'll be starting. And before we start, let's also take a look at Shorty, since I have a player profile for him. He plays for Euronix Gaming, uses Camera 1 and an Xbox 360 gamepad. And this is Shorty's second offline event. He took second last year at the Nest 2015. Cousin, Snaky and Bubus also really good players. Cousin actually more of a dirt player, I would say. He plays for Team Fox, but seems like he's decided to play in the tech event instead. And that's gonna be the end of the warm-up, so we are starting this first winner bracket round of Gamers Assembly 2016. This is a Trackmania 2 Stadium Tech tournament. There's also a dirt and a full speed tournament going on at the same time. So top 2 from this match will qualify to the winner bracket 8 finals. The other 2 will drop down to the loser bracket. So we'll play 5 rounds on each map. The point limit is set to 100. Once you reach that point limit, you become a finalist. That means that you have to win a round to secure your position. And we are live into the first round. Euronix Shorty in the lead, Cousin at second. The 2 against all authority players, Snaky and Bubus a bit behind. Shorty with a very good start, only 10 hundreds behind the Dedimania record. Now loses 7 hundreds to it, but still very good pace by Shorty. As we see Snaky catching up to Cousin, passing him with a few hundreds. Bubus nowhere to be seen, looking to finish fourth in this round. Shorty still looking to win this round, 37 hundreds in front of Snaky, who is now able to build up a lead over Cousin, but not really gaining that much over Shorty, who's extending his lead, 40 hundreds in front. It looks like Shorty will get the first 10 points as we come up to the final rounds. Shorty known as a very consistent player, especially on untrained maps. He excels, but this of course are trained maps. 102.88 by Shorty. Pretty good start by him. We see Snaky with 0.48 and Cousin with 0.20. There you can take a look here at the format just quickly. Oh, not that one, this one. So this is a double elimination playoff, and so we play with cup mode finalist, point limit 100, and once you reach that, you become a finalist, and that means that you have to win a round to secure your position. First and second place will advance to the next round, and eventually top 2 from the winner bracket will receive bonus points going into the grand final. So we are live into the second round of the first map. Shorty once again takes the lead, and once again Bubus far behind. 2 seconds, and that's gonna be even more in the next checkpoint. 2 seconds, 1900s now for 1900s now for Bubus. Continues to lose ground. Snaky at third, Cousin at second, and Shorty at first place, dominating so far. So we see Snaky catching up to Cousin. Second place in each round gets 6 points. Cousin then hits the wall. Third place will get 4 points, and fourth place, which is looking to go to Bubus, will get 3 points in each round. Shorty 73 hundreds in front. It's looking easy so far, at least on this map, as he jumps into the finish. 102.88. An even better time by Shorty. And I think times under 103 is pretty good consistently, so Shorty so far driving pretty impressively. So it's up to 20 points, Snaky at 12, Cousin at 8, and Bubus at 3 points. Will Shorty continue his winning streak? Already seen the start. Gets slightly faster, slightly more momentum than the other players through the corners. Although Snaky is doing well in this round. Neck and neck between Snaky and Shorty for first place. Cousin then keeping third. And Bubus once again nowhere to be seen. 8 seconds behind now. I'm starting to suspect that Bubus has not practiced these maps, because I don't think he's a bad player by any means, but yeah, seems to not maybe know these maps that well. Shorty now building up a lead of 10 hundreds in front of Snaky, 27 hundreds in the next checkpoint. Great section here from Shorty. Snaky not able to catch up, or keep up rather. Snaky, who is a known movie maker in the scene, made a lot of awesome movies in Trackmania, but he's also a good player. And will take second behind Shorty once again, who sets a time under 103 for the third round in a row. 0.95 this time by Shorty. It's up to 30 points. Yeah, Bubus is playing on Chrono's PC because his own doesn't work, I guess. So that means that he maybe isn't as used to the settings. The settings are really important, I would say, especially for offline events. You gotta make sure that you have the settings you're used to, otherwise you will likely play significantly worse. Unless the settings are better than you're used to, then you'll play better for sure. Anyways, we are pretty deep into the fourth round. Shorty once again in the lead, but Snaky is doing better for each round, it seems to me. But then maybe he's starting to lose a bit of time starting here. Shorty seems to be doing this part of the map better than Snaky. 1700s behind. But then he hits the wall and another wall, so Cousin will pass him and then Cousin hits the wall. So Shorty can drive very safe here in the end, over 1 second in front of his opponents. Will win the fourth round in a row. Thought maybe it would be a bit closer, but Shorty showing strength, 103.28 in his fourth round, still without any mistakes. As I mentioned, known as a very consistent player. Shorty showing just that. Winning 4 rounds in a row. Not really having been that challenged though. I would say Snaky is able to keep up with Shorty through the first half of the map, but then the second half is not. Shorty can extend his leads. See him getting a better start now in the last round of this first map. 900s in front. Let's go to Cousin at third place, as Bubus is already far behind the others. Cousin finishing at third place. Of course, top 2 will advance right now. It looks like Snaky will be that player. As he is actually catching up now to Shorty. He's only 1400s behind. Putting on some pressure on Shorty for sure. That is important, especially when you play with cars on, which is a rule for offline events in Trackmania. You have to play with the cars on. Shorty knows that he is being hunted down here by Snaky, but will keep his lead and with that complete the 5 rounds in a row on the first map, the sweep. So Shorty will be at 50 points as we move on to the second map. Snaky at 30, Cousin at 20, and Bubus at 6 points only. So I think Bubus likely will not advance through the winner bracket, since he doesn't seem to know the maps that well. It's between Snaky and Cousin for second place. Shorty seems too strong, at least that was the case on that first map. Maybe he isn't as strong on the second map, which we are moving on to now. So let's take a closer look at this map. It's called Crave You by MD Point and Kappa. The world record is by Tween, 1 minute 8100s and 8000s. Tween, who got all world records except one. And on this map, Kronos got the second fastest time, 0.86, Massa at third with 0.89, Yo-Yo with 0.93 at fourth place, and then Renew at fifth with 0.97. Although these times may have been updated by the players at the event, but before starting today, those were the best times. So that's the map. We still have a warm-up round to complete, and then we'll continue this winner bracket 16 finals. Shorty in the lead, Snaky at second, Cousin at third, and Bubus at fourth place. Yeah, so this is not actually Bubus in the Didymania since he's playing with Chronos account. So ignore the Didymania here. That is not Bubus. It's Chronos. Chronos who got a direct spot into the winner bracket 8 finals after taking first place in the time attack seeding. I guess I could show that seeding real quick since I have that page here. So Chronos at first, Tween at second, Massa at third, and then Yo-Yo at fourth in front of Kappa at 5th place in the time attack seeding. So the best players get a free slot into the winner bracket 8 finals. The rest will have to play this winner bracket 16 finals round. So that's gonna be the end of the warm-up on the second map. Crave You by MD Point and Kappa, and we are live into the match once again. Oh, as Bubus not able to get through the first turn. It's already down and far behind the others. Shorty continues where he left off on the first map, in the lead with 1100. Snaky at second, Cousin at third. It looks to be about the same here. So Cousin will have a tough time challenging Snaky, it seems. I wonder if he's also playing in the Dirt tournament, because as mentioned, he is more known as a Dirt player. As Snaky then goes down! That's exactly what Cousin needs, because it's gonna be hard to get the 10 points. Shorty is just too strong, it seems. So Cousin will have to try to get those second places at least, so he doesn't get too far behind Snaky. And maybe we'll be able to reach finalist status at the same time as Snaky. We'll see. Let's go to Shorty as he's about to finish this round. Goes for a wide line to make sure that he has enough speed to make that jump. We'll finish with a time of 101.93. Very good. Oh, actually not that very good time. About 1 second behind the world record. But still, that's a decent effort by Shorty, especially on these kind of maps, which usually are built to be pretty hard and pretty long as well. All of them, I think, except one map above 1 minute in length. One of them even almost close to 1 minute, 10 seconds in length. We'll see that map later. Alright, so second round of the second map. Once again, Shorty in the lead in the start. Bubus avoids hitting the first wall at least, but as you can see, he's not really able to put up a fight. Ooh. Oh, okay, Cousin made it through. Very close to... Oh, a Snaky that hits the border! Lands on the border even. Mistimed that jump completely, and Cousin once again goes up to second place. Even if he finishes second here, we'll still be behind Snaky though. But important points going Cousin's way, as long as he can avoid any blunders of his own. Snaky too far behind, 3 seconds, so it's all up to Cousin here. He could maybe go for the alternative finish even here at the end. You can go to the left, it's a bit slower but easier to take it. But Cousin goes for the risky ending though and will make it. 103.33 is 1 second, 1700s behind Shorty. So Shorty still hasn't lost a round, still hasn't made a mistake. Up to 70 points. Seems like he'll be a finalist in 3 rounds from now. As Bubus not even able to get through the first corner. I mean, even if you're not trained, a player like Bubus should at least be able to get through the first corners. I don't know what's going on exactly. Maybe he's not taking this too seriously, because the first turn isn't really that hard even. So Bubus will be behind at the top. Cousin in front of Shorty. First time Shorty is not in the lead this far into a round, but that did not last for long though. Cousin stumbled a bit, lost his grip. Shorty and also Snaky will pass him. But this seems to be the closest round so far, especially on the second map. Shorty building up way more speed than the other two, who went more for a shorter line. Shorty went much more to the right and built up more speed. So Shorty in the lead now with 3600s. Close battle though between Cousin and Snaky for second place. Cousin with a wide line, Snaky in the lead. That's Shorty! Doesn't make the jump! And for the first time in this match, Shorty will not win a round. Instead, Snaky will get the 10 points and Cousin will get 6. Shorty will have to settle with 4 points and Bubus will get... I guess did he finish? I don't know. I don't think he did actually, so he will not get any points. So yeah, Shorty did not have enough speed to make it there. Gotta make sure you have enough speed. So he's at 74 though, still with a very, very comfortable lead. What a crash from Shorty. He's out of the track, and I believe you can't respawn. I'm not sure about that, but I believe you can't respawn in this tournament. So that means Shorty cannot get back on the track, and he will not get any points. Spectacular rounds by Shorty. First not making the jump, and then I don't know, I guess he hit some kind of border at the landing. Seems like he maybe went a bit too wide. So instead, Snaky now can win for the second round in a row, and that's not what Cousin wanted, as we see Shorty Shorty now being ahead of Snaky, but not really though, since he didn't make the checkpoints. He's just trying to tease the other players. 102.34 by Snaky defeats Cousin with 3900s, and Bubus will finish this time. Shorty with no points. I keep saying Snaky instead of Shorty. Okay, so Shorty will stay at 74 points, Snaky at 58, Cousin at 44, and Bubus at 19. Yeah, Cousin really did not want that to happen, because now Snaky could maybe get 2 finalist attempts before Cousin also reaches that status, so not good for Cousin. And it seems like Shorty will not reach finalist status on this map, those 2 rounds. He's doing better now in the start at least. Void's falling out. Oh, as he then gets the no drift. No drift for Shorty, and Snaky and Cousin once again passing him. Shorty seems to struggle a bit more with this map. I don't think he's in any danger to lose his first. Actually, Snaky will go up to 68 points. Snaky is actually catching up a lot now to Shorty. Can't really afford to continue doing that. I would still say though it's looking pretty good for Shorty to take at least second place in case Snaky catches up. He's been keeping a higher or better pace than especially Cousin through these rounds. Maybe driving a bit too risky. 102.27 by Snaky, 0.59 by Cousin. Decent attempts, but still not close to the times Shorty was able to set. So that's gonna be the end of the second map. Shorty at 78 points, Snaky at 68, Cousin at 50, and Bubus at 22. Maybe Shorty is feeling pretty confident, so it may not be as focused anymore. But still, finalist status is nothing to joke about. You need to keep your focus for that. The other players will quickly catch up to you if you don't. Especially when you don't use ESL Cup mode instead, which in my opinion is a superior version of Cup mode. That means that you continue getting points after you reach the point limit. But anyways, we are on to the third map. 1 warm-up round, and then we'll continue and also see the conclusion of this match. Let's take a quick look at this map. And this is the map I was talking about, the very long one. Males Caterpillars by Wally. The world record is 107.58. That is a very long track. And if that wasn't enough, it's also a very difficult track. And Massa got the second fastest time here, 0.58. Kronos at third, 0.71. Makele is at fourth with 0.83. I'm not sure who that player is. And then Renew is at fifth with 0.84. It's very hard to stay consistent on this track. I played these tracks myself a little. This map was the one I had the most trouble about. We see Cousin going through a very, very narrow section at the end. That's one of the hardest parts. This ending is also very hard, I feel. It's very easy that you go too much to the left and then get a bad transition. Perhaps even a slowdown from the transition, and that would mean you wouldn't be able to make the jump, as you see Bubus showing an example of. Alright, so this could be the last warm-up, especially if Shorty and Snaky does well here, but Cousin still though with a chance to get top 2 and advance further into the winner bracket. Bubus only at 22 points already, not a contender for making it through the winner bracket. Likely will drop down to the loser bracket unless he suddenly levels up here and starts playing amazingly well. Alright, so here we go. First round of Males Caterpillars by Wally, following Team Fox Cousin. It's in the middle of Shorty and Snaky at the moment. It's important to build up a lot of speed through this turn. We see that Shorty does it better, so he's gonna come back and pass Cousin. Still doing well though so far. Snaky dropping down a little. As Cousin then loses some ground on Shorty, as he then also hits the wall. And Snaky will gain a position. Shorty in the lead, 2700s in front of Snaky. Can go up to 88 points. Cannot reach finalist status though in the next round. Oh, as he hits the wall, and then Snaky hits the wall as well. I think that was an example of Snaky seeing Shorty's car and kind of driving in his trajectory. That you kind of do that sometimes automatically when you drive with cars on. And I feel like that might have been the case why Snaky also crashed. So Shorty will keep his first place and gets through that ending with enough speed, 112.61. Still enough to win it. So, same crash from Shorty and Snaky. Allowed Shorty to still keep his lead. And Bubus not able to finish that round. So, with those results, Shorty now up to 88 points, Snaky at 72, Cousin at 56, catching up a little to Snaky, and then Bubus still at 22. So start the second round. The start isn't too difficult of this map, it's more the middle and also the end. As Cousin hits the wall hard, forced to back it up, and with that we lose valuable time. Even Bubus might be in front of him actually. That would not be good for Cousin. At the top is Shorty in front of Snaky. 2600s between them. Shorty will go up to 98 points if he wins. We'll have to finish the next one to get that finalist status. Alright, let's see if Snaky can now avoid crashing. I mean Shorty, yes he can, and then Snaky, yes he can avoid it as well. So both players without any major mistakes in this round, but not very close between them though. See if Shorty can get through this narrow section. Oh, he doesn't even go for it. That's actually a very smart decision by Shorty. Realizing that he does have a comfortable lead, no need to take the risk. Shorty will take this round, 109.47. I'm not sure how much faster it is to take that narrow section. I guess it's kind of like a shortcut. Usually shortcuts are not allowed, but that one is. I think maybe about 20 hundreds, not more than that. So if the rounds are close, then we will definitely see the players go for that, especially if they are behind a little. So Shorty up to 98 points, Snaky at 78, Cousin at 60, and Bubus at 25. So Shorty just needs to avoid retiring the round, but he wants to take first though to deny the other players more points so that they won't catch up to him quicker. Shorty, I mean Snaky is at 78, so he's not too far behind. Could pretty quickly catch up to Shorty once he becomes a finalist. But if Shorty continues to play this well though, I don't see that happening. 5800s in front. 6200s behind the Dedimania record. Good pace by Shorty. Still less than 1 second from the world record, which I think is pretty good on this difficult and long track. So he's gonna... No, he goes for it this time. Not really any point in doing that, but Shorty living on the edge here. Goes for a very risky ending as he misses the finish. Nice flip though, or yeah, nice flip by Shorty. We'll take third. Could have been worse, I suppose, but yeah, that's the risk of the ending. You run the risk of having your wheels drive over the side of the road at the transition, and that can sometimes give you that kind of bump that changes your path in the air. So shorty, instead of first, will take third, but still enough though to reach finalist. So that means now that he needs to win a round to secure his position and a spot into the winner bracket 8 finals. Can he pull it off in his first attempt? Yeah, that was a 360 no scope by shorty. It's a good way to put it. Alright, shorty keeping the lead, but not that big of a lead though. Snaky pretty close to him, also cousin. So shorty will have to do well in the end, I think, if he wants to keep this first place. Good turn though here, 40 hundredths in front now. Risky line over the border by shorty. Let's see if he goes for the shortcut this time. I don't think he should, but he still does. Oh, and he clips the wall, but then Snaky also clips the wall. Cousin though does not. Can Cousin beat shorty here? Here comes Cousin. Will he have enough speed? No! Shorty will stay in front with 6 thousandths of a second, and he is true to the winner bracket 8 finals. With those results, Snaky now up to 92 points, can reach finalist status himself if he wins this next round. Cousin at 72, Bubus at 31. Yeah, very clutch ending. Shorty did not have to go for that shortcut. Could have taken it safer, just gone around it, but still worked out for him, and he will be in the winner bracket 8 finals. Alright, Cousin right now in front. Can we see the comeback from Cousin? We'll see another map as well. This is the last round of this current map, so we'll see at least one more. Ooh, Cousin almost hit the checkpoint. He's still keeping first. Let's go to Snaky, who is in close pursuit, only 500s behind and got more speed in the downhill. Snaky is still trying to reach that finalist status. Cousin though exiting the turn with more speed, back at first place. Cousin or Snaky, who will take first place? Both go for the shortcut and both will make it, but Cousin with way more speed, and then Snaky hits the wall hard. Cousin can take it safe, and he does. 109.82. There's still some hope for Cousin, but he needs to be well on this upcoming map. Needs to be good on this upcoming map. If he isn't, then maybe too difficult. I'm sure he would have liked to continue playing this map, because this was definitely Cousin's best map. So he's at 82 points, Snaky at 96. So we move on to the final map. Top 2 advancing to the winner bracket 8 finals. The other 2 dropping down to the loser bracket. Alright, so the last map will be Spark by Sparko. Once again, the world record by Tween, 101.455. And then Kronos got second best time, 0.52. Mas at third, 0.52 as well. Silver at fourth, 0.59. And Coco at fifth with 0.62. Although I think Kappa got a better time in the time... not in time attack, but in the warm-up. Before the time attack, I think he got 0.60. We'll have to look it up later. So yeah, one warm-up round, and then we'll see the conclusion of this winner bracket 16 final. Can Cousin make the comeback and catch up to Snaky? Shorty already through to the next round. And then for the next round, I don't think we'll see that long of a break, since we did have a delay in the time attack. So of course the admins want to have the train keep rolling. So I don't think we'll have that long of a break until the winner bracket 8 finals. But delays are pretty common for these kind of offline events, so it could still happen that we'll still have a long break. Alright, end of the warm-up. Snaky potentially only 2 rounds away from securing second place. very curious to see how well the players will do. Can I find the deadies from the players? No, they are not in the top 30. So that does not give me any information. Shorty is the only one in the top 30 from these players. So here we go. Spark by Sparko. Final map. Cousin versus Snaky. Bubus will not play a role in this, I don't think. You see Snaky. An aggressive start. 900s in front of Cousin, who still keeps up. Both players exiting with good speed through that turn. Only 1000s between them. Cousin, of course, want to take this first place, but Snaky will still reach finalist status no matter what. Oh, as he then is unable to avoid the pillar. So it doesn't look like he'll get that first place, Snaky. Instead, he will get 2 finalist attempts now before Cousin also becomes a finalist. Had Cousin won this round though, he would have only gotten 1. But now Snaky will get 2 attempts as he finishes this round. 102.81. Cousin at second, so he will get 6 points up to 88. He would have needed at least above 90. So that was an important round, an important win by Snaky. See now if he can make it in his first attempt. If not, he'll get... actually, he'll get 3 attempts. So 3 attempts for Snaky. This is his first. Can he make it? Or can Cousin challenge him? Good start by Cousin now. Just ahead of Snaky for a moment. Comes back though. Ooh, great turn from Cousin. That will pass him. That will make him pass Snaky. But this is very, very close. Neck and neck between the 2 players. Cousin or Snaky, as Cousin then hits the wall with his back wheel. That might be it now. Snaky on his way to secure second place. And a spot into the winner bracket 8 final. 6100s in front. Cousin need to rely on a mistake now from Snaky. Or maybe if he avoids... or maybe if he doesn't keep his gear here in the end. But no, Cousin still too far behind. Snaky will take second place behind Shorty. And Cousin and Bubus will drop down to the loser bracket. So that's gonna be it for this match. Shorty and Snaky through, Cousin and Bubus down to the loser bracket. GG.